How'd it go?
They liked me.
Terrific.
I'm just not sure if I want to work for the FDA.
Then why did you interview with them?
They want a chemistry major.
There are other jobs, Brooke.
Storm, I know there are other jobs. Will you please get off my back? Is Mom here?
Nope, she went out. Hey, is it really me you're upset with?
Who else?
How about Ridge Forrester?
Why would I be upset with him?
He hasn't called, has he?
Storm, it hasn't been that long.
Have you been to see him?
No. I called him to apologize for your bad manners.
Did he make plans to see you again?
I didn't expect him to.
Brooke, when you spend all night with the guy in some cabin in the mountains, you have expectations. Don't tell me you don't.
Storm, nothing happened. Besides, what's your point?
You count on this guy, you're gonna be miserable. That's my point. Look, I gotta go, I got a date.
Yes, Claire. Sure, I'll take it. Hi, Brooke.
Hi, Mr. Forrester.
How are you?
Well, actually, I feel kind of strange making this call.
Is there a problem?
Do you think I could come by and see you sometime today?
Well, sure. I have an hour right now.
Oh, good. I'll be right over.
Is anything wrong?
Oh, no. No, nothing like that.
All right, I'll see you shortly.
Contemplating the meaning of life, Mother?
Yes. And you caught me.
Here, I already thought you knew the answers to all that.
I'd like to see into the future.
Wouldn't we all? Yes.
No, I'd like to see myself 5 years from now.
Well, best case scenario. Let's hear it.
I want a meaningful life with my family and with a man that loves me. A man that loves me and finds me desirable and stimulating and is my best friend and can relate to me.
I take it you don't feel like you have that now.
Do you think I have that now? I took a walk in the garden today. And I looked at this house, this big house with a wall all around it, and I thought about all the people that drive past here. And envious. Envious because of all the wealth that built this house. And they think with that wealth that you can have anything that you want. And then I think, how could my life, that was so full, end up so empty?
What are you saying, Mother? That you want a divorce?
I don't know. Maybe it's something that your father's been waiting for all these years, waiting for me to make the decision.
He'd be lost without you.
No, I think that you and I, both of us, know better than that. What would you think if What would you think if I told you that I was attracted to another man.
Whoa.
Caught you off guard, Mr. Garrison?
If I kissed you the way you just kissed me, I'd be picking up my teeth up off the floor.
That was weeks ago. Times are changing.
I don't know about times, but you sure have changed.
Maybe. A little. If Mother could see me now.
The bold and the beautiful. This portion sponsored by Milk-Bone Dog Biscuits. The dog biscuit that gets dogs' teeth naturally cleaner, whiter, and breath fresher.
So, what do you think? Do I get the Albert Einstein Award?
Yeah, my vote. I'm still blown away by the idea.
Best part of all, it's foolproof.
Sure seems it.
You design an outfit. I submit it as my own. Dad sees it, likes it, and you're in.
Something for the summer.
A real knockout.
What if your dad reacts differently?
You mean if he doesn't like the design?
No, I mean if he doesn't like being fooled.
Why don't you let me worry about that?
You sure you want to do this?
Clarke, will you relax? I told you I want to do it.
I just keep asking myself why.
That didn't seem to bother you a month ago when you came swaggering through that door.
Came on pretty strong, didn't I?
You were impertinent, arrogant.
I wanted to meet you.
That's what I keep asking myself. Why? Given the way I treated you.
Why'd you treat me that way?
I wasn't used to it. Dealing with a Sherman tank.
I wasn't that bad.
To me, you were. I'm not that experienced, Clarke.
I find that difficult to believe.
Believe it. It's true.
A woman as beautiful as you must have had men falling all over.
Yes, and I couldn't stand it.
You didn't like the attention?
I just wasn't open to it.
Why not?
Too busy with school, I guess.
You mentioned your mother before. How surprised she'd be to see you right now. What did you mean by that, Kristen?
How's your family?
Fine.
And your mother?
She's okay. Seems to have a lot on her mind, though.
Is that why you wanted to see me?
No, Mr. Forrester. It's not about my mother. It's me. You mentioned that whenever I needed any help.
I told you to call. What is it?
Your son.
Rich.
We went skiing together the other day.
Yes, I know.
We were snowed in.
The four of you, I understand.
Thorne and Caroline were there, too. It was fun.
This is, leading to something?
I had such a wonderful time, Mr. Forrester. So did Rich, I think.
I'm sure he did.
I've never done anything like that. Skiing with a man whose family owns a beautiful cabin. Rich is so different from anyone I've ever dated. Completely different. In so many ways.
I think I understand.
I have very strong feelings for your son, Mr. Forrester. He's very, very special to me. If he knew I was talking to you this way.
He won't.
I just want to know if I'm doing things right. If there's a chance that he might like me. I know it seems unreal. A girl from the valley, smart, pretty, but nothing too special. And then a man like Ridge. So attractive. But from a totally different background. And he could have anyone he wants. I'm sorry. I know I probably sound like a heartsick kid.
Well, first of all, Brooke, you are very special. You're warm, you're charming, you're very attractive. Qualities any man would find appealing. Now, as far as my son is concerned, what can I say? Why don't you let him make the moves for a while? Or at least let him think he's making the moves. And then remember, he's still getting over Caroline. He has to complete that. And once he has, who knows? Can you live with that?
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Mr. Forrester. I'll get out of your hair.
Before you get out of my hair, I wonder if you'd answer a couple of questions for me.
Sure. What about?
Your mother.
Oh, where are you?
Still at the hospital.
All this time?
Well, they're terribly busy, but I don't think it'll be much longer.
Then you haven't had the mammogram yet.
No, not yet, but soon, I hope. Not a word to the kids.
I know.
And, don't worry, Mother Logan. Everything's gonna be fine.
Yes, of course.
If it's something you'd rather not talk about.
No, you might as well hear it. It'll give you some insight into my mother. My mother is convinced that I have hang-ups with men.
Obviously, you don't agree with her.
I've had my share of problems.
Past tense.
Yes.
But recently?
There hasn't been much activity recently.
I see.
But perhaps that's changing. Anyway, my mother wants me to date more.
And you're opposed.
It's her attitude. She can be so pushy.
In a way, it's understandable, isn't it? I mean, if she truly believes there's a problem.
All my life, she's given me nothing. No attention, no care, no real love. Now, all of a sudden, she's afraid that I might have some problem. You know what I call that? Guilt. Plain and simple.
No love lost between you two, is there?
Believe me, if you'd spent any time with her at all, you'd understand. But you haven't. And if I have anything to say about it, you won't.
Who is this other man, Mother?
No, I didn't say I'd met anyone yet.
Well, I have the strong feeling that you already have.
A moment ago, you asked me if I wanted a divorce. I don't want a divorce. But I want and I need an intimacy with my husband, and I don't have it. And I can't believe that this is enough for him.
Just talk to him about it.
I have tried to talk to him. We have the same pattern of relating. It's like there's never going to be any chance for change.
Well, I don't believe that.
You asked me what I see in the future. Do you know what I see? I see my children all grown up and the business is flourishing and I have absolutely no responsibilities but one.
Which one?
Oh, I don't want to talk about that.
Does Dad know about this?
I said I don't want to talk about it.
Well, it's all very mysterious.
It's not mysterious and it's off the subject. You asked me. I'm trying to tell you what it is I need, and I just don't think that I can continue like this much longer.
So you're gonna have an affair?
You think it would matter to your father if I did?
I think he'd be a fool if it didn't.
He says I'm the only woman in his life, and he is the only man that's ever been in my life, but he gives me nothing. Nothing. And I need more. I want more.
Brooke, who else in your family knows about your mother and me?
Just Storm and Grandma.
And your younger sisters?
Katie and Donna don't know anything. Why, Mr. Forrester?
Has it caused any problems? I want you to be totally honest with me.
No. What kind of problems?
Brooke, I think you know how I feel about your mother.
I know how she feels about you. She loves you, Mr. Forrester.
Brooke, is there anything you can think of? Anything at all that your mother might need? Anything, Brooke?
She never really seems to want for anything. And yet, she sure doesn't have much.
Brooke, if you can ever think of anything that she might need, I want you to tell me right away. Will you do that for me?
Okay.
I want to be there for her whenever she needs me. I want to be there for your mother.
Mrs. Logan?
Yes.
We're ready to give you your mammogram now. Will you follow me, please?
Did you guys notice anything about her, Mom? Yeah. I mean, she was kind of out of it this morning.
She has a lot on her mind. Mom always has a lot on her mind.
No, it was more than that. It was like something was weighing on her.
Katie's right. Your mother has a lot on her mind.
More than usual?
Well, the usual is plenty.
Has she said anything to you, Grandma?
Like what?
I don't know. Like how she's feeling?
Well, she hasn't said she's feeling sick.
But you can sense something, can't you?
Grandma, there's something going on here.
Will you children please stop? Your mother's fine. She's fine.
Mom.
Speak of the devil.
What's all this?
We were just talking about you.
Really?
We want to know what's going on.
Do I have to be questioned every time I leave or come back into this house?
What is it, Mom? Money?
How'd your job interview go today?
I'll know more tomorrow. But that's not what we're talking about.
Children, stop this. Brooke, you and your sisters go out in the kitchen, set the table, take the roast out, and start the gravy.
Mom, I want to know if there's a problem. Okay? Come on, you guys. Let's go to the kitchen.
How did it go?
Fine. No problem at all.
Then you had the mammogram.
Mm-hmm. It was really quite simple, just an X-ray.
And did they give you the results?
No. The radiologist is going to send the X-rays to Dr. Bailey, and he said he'd call me.
And did he say when?
Tomorrow.
No, I'm going to need one of these done every year from now on. Women my age should. I have to laugh at myself, how worried I was about this. As tests go, it was a breeze. It's no different than an X-ray. It's low dosage, and there's no danger at all. Oh, God, I'm scared. The children, I suspect something.
Well, they know their mother. If they think something's wrong, they worry. That's all.
I don't want them told, Mother Logan, not yet. This whole thing could just be a false alarm, and if it isn't,
Then let's not borrow trouble.
tomorrow, I'll know tomorrow. You say a prayer for me tonight?
Oh, honey, of course.
Please, Mother Logan. I'm going to need prayers.
Oh.